Hello, dear subscribers and guests of the channel. Our one day in Moscow, capital of Russia, starts at Red Square, the UNESCO World Heritage Site, the heart of the city surrounded by many of its great landmarks. It's here where you find the Basil Cathedral, another UNESCO site built by Ivan the Terrible. The cathedral is easily recognizable by its bold coloring. Today it serves as a museum. The interior is splendidly decorated with walls covered by icons, paintings of Christian saints. The Gum is a store near the Red Square. Gum is a luxury shopping mall with prices very much reflecting its exclusiveness. The name of the store is an abbreviation that translates into English as a State Department store. It hails from the Soviet era, much smaller than its red counterpart. This busy pedestrian-only square is a popular meeting spot for both locals and tourists. A few steps to southeast lies the State Historical Museum. It documents Russia history from prehistoric times to modern times. Once residents of that Tsar, now it's a Russian president residence. The Kremlin has been symbol of Russia's powers ever since the erection in 1495, when Russia still had the monarchs. They all had the coronations here at the cathedral. The magnificent decoration of interior of the oldest church in Kremlin mostly dated to 17th century. They made at the order of Mikhail Romanov. This is the first public park in Moscow. Take a breath, admire numerous flowers. At this oasis of calm and amid city hustle and bustle, a hugely expensive cathedral of Christ of the Savior pose yet another record, the tallest Orthodox Christian church worldwide. In Moscow, you cannot avoid it even when traveling by the most common type of transportation in the city, the Moscow Metro. To see the world's biggest ballet company head to the Bolshe Theater at a top-class stage that underwent renovation in 2011. The Soviet era left its mark on the city of Moscow, the prime example of Stalin's architecture, its main building of Moscow State University. This street, however, has been standing long before Stalin. It shows the historic roots of Moscow dating back to at least 15th century, covered in golden glass. This 75-floor skyscraper is sight to behold with 339 meters. It's even taller than London's Shard. This statue is not to be overlooked, commemorating the Russian Navy. It weighs nearly 1,000 tons. The Triumphal Arch at the Victory Square was built to celebrate victory of Russian military over French army, Napoleon. Today it's the oldest and it's kind of left standing at serene Gorky Park. Gorky Park was made immortal by US thriller movie of the same name. The Cosmonautic Museum is meant to remind the Russian nation of their achievements in space. It was opened in 1981. It must see for every fan of the space travel to get ready for the moon rover on authentic spacesuit and even space capsule. Thank you. If you like, subscribe, stay tuned.